Good morning. I'm having my coffee right now. I am going to take the dog out, and it's like a cloudy day. I'm going to see what we're going to do today, but the baby's napping, his first nap of the day. I'm going to try to prep some veggies so that I have them for later in the day and see what I have to get ready for tonight's dinner. I also have work tomorrow, so I'm going to be prepping my lunch for my whole day for work, which is a 12-hour shift. So you'll be able to see what I pack for my shift before I have work tomorrow. Just cutting up some Brussels sprouts so they're ready for later. It's one of my favorite veggies to cook and have with like a quick lunch, and they're super filling as well. I'm out here drinking my coffee. They're out there riding their bikes. I'm gonna check off what they need for school and what we've already gotten while the baby is asleep. So just a little chat about my running right now. I'm doing a 5K plan. I did this 5K plan at the beginning of the summer to get get my speed back up. My ultimate goal, as I've hinted before, is to run a marathon. I have run a marathon, but I want to run it the whole time and feel good doing it. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now, and I want to show you could do it eating a plant-based diet, because I don't see a lot of information about that out there. So right now I'm doing the 5K plan again. I have some modifications that I didn't do last time that I feel like will, help with my speed as well. So I do have a 5K planned the 28th of September, and then it's like kind of like towards the end of the plan I'm doing, and then at the very end I'm gonna do a 10K and see what my base time is for that. So that's what I'm working on. It's an 8-week plan. It ends the week of October 19th, because that's when the 10K is. But I am thinking about doing this 1-mile race on this Saturday, which I didn't really train for that. I'm doing this other plan, but I've never done a 1-mile race just to see what my time is going full out for 1 mile. And the overall build up to a marathon that I was reading about on Runs for PRs, it does say do a 1-mile race. So I've never really seen one advertised either, but I got an email about it. So now I'm thinking maybe I'll do that and just see where I'm at. That's my thought. I haven't signed up for it yet, but maybe I'll do that by the end of the day. So for breakfast, I just made my yogurt with the granola. I didn't have any nice berries, so I just made some watermelon. Gonna have that for breakfast. I cut up all those Brussels sprouts for later. I do also have a lot of leftovers in the fridge, so I'll probably maybe have some of those. And it sounds like the baby just woke up, so I'm gonna eat this quick and figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. I do have to take my cousin to work later, so I have to kind of stay in the area, be around for him. And there also is a block party in our town tonight, but sometimes that's a little much, so I don't know if we're gonna end up doing that, but we'll see. But mostly for me is that I have the food stuff figured out, because then I feel like I could just enjoy the day more rather than be stressed out about what I'm gonna eat, and that's what works best for me. So we just got back from a fun afternoon out. I'll go over what we did in a little bit, but I'm gonna have this leftover kale soup from a couple nights ago. I'm not super, like, I could eat a whole meal, but I feel, really? Yeah. I could eat a whole meal, but I feel like if I do that, I'm not going to be hungry for dinner. So I'm just going to have this to like hold me over, and it's probably like just one bowl full. But it's white beans, kale, some veggie broth, some onions. It's really good, but I'm just going to have that. So I'm having just the kale soup. That's what it looks like. It's so good. It's so good left over as well. What? Oh. He's having a little cracker. The other kids are just playing. We just got home. Okay, so for dinner, I'm going to make like one of our easiest, like no oil meals ever. All you need is a package of coleslaw, these vegan egg roll wrappers, some white miso, and some soy sauce. So that's like the main part of the meal. Then I add either edamame.
Oh, I love edamame.
You love edamame? Yeah. I'm gonna do a veg. It's probably gonna be the Brussels sprouts I cut up earlier, and then maybe some rice. Sometimes I have it with that as well. But this is our spring rolls. The kids like them without the cabbage inside, but they will have like the edamame as well with it, or tofu, whichever they prefer. Okay, gonna show you how to make this. So this is just literally the one bag of cabbage. We're gonna put some water in it for it to saute. Then we're gonna add a spoonful of this white miso. Then I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna let it sit in that. I add the soy sauce towards the end when the water is kind of gone. So I'll just add the soy sauce and let it cook that off a little bit more. So we're gonna start that, and then I'll show you how it rolls up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. There's only a little bit of water left in there, and the cabbage is getting soft. So we're gonna put some soy sauce in, probably around a tablespoon again, and mix that up. And that's really it for the filling. Once it's done, we're gonna put in the spring paper rolls. Okay, I'm just gonna show you how we roll these up.
Hey, you took one out.
Put a little in the middle.
Take it out.
Fold the sides.
Hey, he took the chubby out.
Oh, yeah. And then roll them up like that.
I gave
We have a little
thing so
spring
so
roll.
he can flat.
And this filling is no oil. I just sauteed it in water. It tastes so good. And then I use the air fryer, so I'm not even using oil really on the baking part. And I brought these to parties too, and like people love them. They're so good and really easy to make. One of our favorite dinners. So we have the Brussels sprouts going, we've got rice steaming, and in the air fryer we have the spring rolls going as well. These are what they look like when they're done. So I'm gonna let that cook. He is really tired, so I'm gonna go put him to bed, and then I'll finish the rest of the dinner. I'm probably gonna put some avocado on the rice and some edamame as well, instead of tofu tonight. So we're gonna get, looks like, plated up, rice, avocado, some sesame seeds, Brussels sprouts, edamame, and the spring rolls air fried that I made. And I dip it, usually have it in this like sweet red chili sauce, and it's really good. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and that's probably gonna be it for tonight. This is like a pretty filling meal, but I do still have to prep a few things for my shift tomorrow, so I'll show you that when I'm done. It's probably gonna be like after I clean this up, which is a little crazy, and put them to bed. Alright, so I have my work stuff packed. I start my day usually with a banana and this Koya drink. Then I'll do like the beginning part of my day. That's like kind of the beginning of my shift. Then I'll have my breakfast probably around like 11, and I have this overnight oats. It's 1 apple, a cup of oats, a cup of soy milk, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a tablespoon of protein powder. And usually I put berries on top, but as you know, I don't have any nice veggies. No, not veggies, berries. Don't have any nice berries right now. This is my lunch. I'm having that same like buffalo tofu. So I prepped some lettuce. That's the buffalo tofu. And then we have a cup of rice. So I'll have that for lunch. And then around like 5, I usually get like kind of hungry again, so I'll bring a protein bar, and usually I kind of want something sweet at that point, and it doesn't fill me up too much like before I go home for dinner. So that's gonna be my day tomorrow. I'm happy I prepped all that. I'm gonna pack it up, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and I have a full shift tomorrow. So thanks for watching.